sometimes we'll do a dynamic warm-up with either a stick or just a little bit of running, but today we're going to warm up on the basketball court, just shooting some hoops and whatnot. And we actually made a wager with each other. We're going to shoot half-court shots. First one to make it, the loser has to buy them a protein shake afterwards. So,
how did I have to win? So I just lost a protein shake.
So that's how we're starting the night tonight.
All right, let's go.
I think that works, man. So far, down about 3 pounds this week.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Damn, dude, nice. So how's it feel to win, Nate?
Feels amazing.
I hate you.
Where'd you go?
So we just do a little bit of stretching right now beforehand. Shoulders are hugely important to warm up. Yeah. They're extremely mobile joints. They have a lot of laxity and a lot of flexibility, so it's pretty easy to injure yourself if you're not doing it right.
Yeah, when it comes to your shoulders, if you have like a really heavy chest day, it's going to pull your shoulders forward. If you have a really heavy back day, the muscles are going to tighten, they're going to contract, you're going to pull the muscles back. So when you come in here, if you just got done with a heavy day, more than likely your shoulders are a little out of whack. You need to stretch them, you need to warm them up, or you're very susceptible to injury if you don't. So very important to warm up the shoulders.
Yep,
so it's going to screw us up.
Yeah, it's going to run you through a couple shoulder warm-ups here then, and we'll get started. Just before we even get started into the workout of the day, we're just going to kind of go over the anatomy of the shoulder muscle, or the deltoid as it's called. So maybe you just want to turn here. Deltoid, shoulder's found right here. It's kind of broken down to about 3 parts for the most part. You have your anterior, or the part that faces the front, and that's used for a lot of movements like this. We call it elbow flexion, so going up straight in front of you. And then you have the lateral part, or the side part. That's what gives you those big, wide shoulders, and that's what Nate's doing right here. So abduction, or moving the elbows away from it. And then lastly, you have the posterior part, and that kind of helps pull the shoulders back a little bit, kind of straighten out the arms a little bit, what we call externally rotating the shoulders some. So when you're doing your shoulder workout, you want to try to incorporate exercise that do all 3 of those, kind of as Nate was demonstrating earlier. You can bring a lot more dynamic movements into your shoulder workouts, and then you really build a lot fuller shoulders than you would if you were just simply doing lateral raises the entire time. So Nate's going to kind of lead you through what we're going to do for a workout today.
Yeah, so like what he said, we're going to be trying to hit every single individual part of the deltoid, but in addition to that, we always like to throw in a compound movement. What a compound movement is when you are engaging all of the muscles simultaneously. So today we're going to be starting with a so today's workout looks like this. Like what John said, we're going to be hitting our deltoid today, our shoulders, and we're going to be starting off with the seated dumbbell lateral raises. Basically what we're going to be doing, we're going to be sitting on a bench with some dumbbells and literally just raising them laterally. Then we're going to be moving into cable front raises, a lot like the lateral raises, but we're going to be using the cable machine and simply raising them forward. After that, we're going to be going into dumbbell military press. Military press is simply overhead press. So we're going to be sitting on a bench, throwing the weights above our heads. After that, we actually have what's called a superset. A superset is when you go from one movement directly into the next movement without taking a break. And the 2 movements that we have for that are the reverse pec deck, which the pec deck machine is what people use for flies. It's also used to do the reverse posterior delts. So that's going to be the first movement in the superset. The second movement is going to be the plate front raises. Simply, we're going to hop off the pec deck machine. We're going to take a 45-pound plate, and we're going to be doing front raises with it. When we're done with that, we're going to be doing face pulls to hit our posterior delt, and we're going to finish with some shrugs. We're going to be shruggers. We're going to be doing some shruggers to finish. Cool. All right, so for the first movement of the day, what we're going to be doing are dumbbell lateral raises from the seated position. Basically, we're just taking the dumbbells, raising them up as high as we can, bringing them back down. And the part of the shoulder that this is targeting is your lateral head of the deltoid.
With this, you really want to focus on keeping your back tight and only using your shoulders. Try pinching your shoulder blades together so you can only focus on engaging your shoulders.
Alright, so for this one that Nate's doing right now, front raises, working that front part of the shoulder right there. He's just slowly lifting them up like that, keeping everything else in his back and his core and his chest straight, but using only his shoulders to lift forward and then control back down.
And as you see, John is very strict as he's performing this lift, way stricter than I was. He's not using his legs, he's not using his hips, he is only using his anterior deltoid. That is the goal, use only the muscle group that we're targeting.
Dumbbell shoulder military press. Pretty simple. Keep your back straight, flat against whatever you're doing. Arms come down to about a 90 degrees or just a little bit lower. Straight back up. Nice and controlled. It's just an upright bench press essentially. So if you can do bench, you can probably do this. Sing it, Nate, come on. And she will be loved. And she will be loved.
All right, so for our first superset, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be pairing reverse pec deck, which targets the posterior deltoid. As soon as we finish this, we're going to hop directly into our front raises with the plate right there. And I'll show you guys how to do it real fast. We go straight from that, zero rest at all. Grab the plate, knock 12 of these out. Just like that.
All right, run us through a set now, baby.
The thing with the reverse pec deck is that you can target your back muscles if you do it incorrectly. So in order to prevent against this, squeeze your shoulder blades back together, pinch them so you don't activate any of your back muscles, and instead actively think about engaging your shoulders and bringing those back into position when you're doing this exercise. It's pretty key, and it really helps define and target those posterior aspects of your shoulders, your deltoids.
One set, baby. All right, up next, we have face pulls with a cable and a rope, kind of like this. There's a bunch of different variations. You could do it from a low angle, medium, or something high. We're gonna do some high ones today. And they're just pretty simple. Grab a hold of the rope, pull it straight back towards your face. You're just working on externally rotating your shoulder. So it kind of hits a little bit, a few different muscles when you do these.
Now, a couple things you need to remember as you're performing this lift. At the top of the lift, make sure that we are squeezing everything in our back, squeezing your traps, squeezing your scapula, squeezing your elbows as tight as you can so that you're contracting your back all the way. As you're letting the weight down, slowly disengage your scapula to ensure that you're getting the full range of motion when you're performing this lift.
Alright, so for the final movement of the day, we're going to be hitting barbell shrugs. Basically all we're going to be doing is picking up the barbell, raising our shoulders as high as we can, pinching them, holding it for a second, then lowering it right down. What we don't want to do is rotate the shoulders in any direction. That's not healthy for the shoulders. A lot of people will do that. Stay away from that. The main target this is going to be hitting is the trapezius, which is in the back. It runs down your back about halfway. That's going to be the muscle that we're going to be targeting.
Let's see how far we've come, Nate. Come on. Roll the shoulders, baby. All right, to finish the day off, we're just going to be doing a few different dynamic exercises here. Called Pylometrics, so just keeping the body nice, limber, stretched out. So over time, just weightlifting, you can lose a lot of mobility if you don't keep yourself stretched out. So we're just going to start with some box jumps today. Pick a box that's comfortable for you to start with, and then just work up from there. Probably be doing about 4 sets of 10, give or take, and then probably steadily increasing the height that we're going to do. Alright, next up, we're just going to be doing some dynamic lunges. So, jumping lunges that are in place. Nate and I will demonstrate it for you. Are you ready?
Yep.
Alright, go.
How dumb we look, guys.
Sit your eyes in it, and sideways, or
Going Casey's, this man is buying me a protein shake.
I hate you. This fool hustled me in basketball and tell me that he warms up with it every day.
Dude, so just got done with our shoulder workout. Got a nice little sweat going. Finished with some dynamic accessories, which was awesome. Now we're gonna go get some recovery fluids. Good old protein shake. But yeah, what do you want to talk about, man?
I don't know, I think upcoming videos definitely want to do a diet thing. So people have been asking about nutrition and you know where we kind of see that and how that all fits in.
Right.
So if there's any specific diet fads you want us to go over, anything from keto to paleo to like vegan or vegetarian, we'd be happy to cover it. Or if you guys just want some more basic information like, you know, how many calories should I be eating a day if I want to lose weight? You know, what kind of things should I be doing for cardio if I'm trying to lose 20 pounds? Should I be doing cardio at all? Different things like that, you know, we'd love to talk about them. I think we should probably make like a full episode about diet and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. If you want to lose weight, what does a caloric deficit look like? What does a healthy caloric deficit look like? That gas station's closed. How to count your macros. How to balance out your macros. How to balance out your
son
carbs,
of a gun.
fats.
You gotta go back.
Why is that?
Unless you got Venmo.
Why is that?
I forgot my wallet in my car.
It's on me, dude. It's cool.
No.
worries. You can get the next one. How about that?
Forgot my wallet. So looks
I
like,
won the bet and I'm paying. Cool. Cool.
well, I got the next two then, I guess, for Nate. Oh, getting here to the promised land, baby.
Casey's, the heaven of Iowa.
Casey's Pizza. Just here at Casey's.
What's
This loser's gonna buy us protein shakes.
Yeah, dude. Where are we
Figure out what we can find. Oh yeah, right
got some
there.
Core power.
Core power. That's what we're looking at.
What do you think, man? Ooh, Monster.
Yeah, you need the energy to get home.
Monster. Just have caffeine in it.
Hey, this looks pretty good. Monster smoothie,
dude.
230, 25 carbs. It's a little bit high. 25 protein.
What's the fat?
$3. I'm down.
Fat is 3.5 grams. Heck yeah, dude. Right on.
Let's go.
Yo, dude, with that bite. All right, dude. So we got a strawberry and banana flavored smoothie muscle milk, yogurt flavored protein shake made with Greek yogurt, which is kind of cool. 230 calories. The macro breakdown is 3.5 grams of fat per serving, which is the entire container. 25 grams of protein and 25 grams of carbs. So not bad.
Bust it open.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
It's incredibly refreshing, actually.
Really?
It's
oh,
really
I'm so
good.
pumped.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, dude, when it comes to protein shakes, a lot of the time, you'll get like a chalky texture to it, and it's not good at all. Like, the flavor will be decent, but the texture just ruined the entire drink for you. This is not like that at all. This actually tastes like Greek-style yogurt. Very smooth, very refreshing. And,
All right,
yeah.
Muscle Milk, sponsor us. Let's go, baby. All right, that's all for tonight, folks. Like we said, same old, same old. Anything you want to see, anything you want us to talk about, let us know below. Even if you like the videos, hit that subscribe button. Show us some love. Just like that, it's gone.
Where'd you go?